to my TV, whoever is watching. Hey, what's up? Probably not here yet, because we just went live and we're not broadcasting on a schedule, and nobody really cares when we're live and when we're not. We're not that famous yet. We will be. No, this will get edited down into humor reel, and it'll be humorously not funny. Bam! New artwork on the wall. It's a nail guitar. It's really cool. You see it up close? I'll bring it to you. I can put it back on the wall. See? Cool, huh? I like it. My buddy made it. Timmarooney. Timmarooney, as he's known on the show. That's his show name, Timmarooney. We don't call him Timmarooney anywhere else because I think it'd bother him after a while. Plus, it sounds pretty stupid. But, you know, in the show, everything is that is stupid is intelligent. Because it's like opposite day every day. Sure. Let's be spiritual. Since we're not on Facebook and we're on YouTube, I'm going to broadcast and get all into it. And that was Sunday, and here's Monday. Monday Mass or Monday morning? Let's see. That's Saturday, Sunday. Let's find the hymn at the start of Monday morning. That's what we're going to check out. I should check out more than that, really, if I was like good Bible thumper. Okay, good. It's only 8 lines, which means we'll have time for some other material, maybe. That's an interesting thing. People wonder, you know. I mean, we knew something. This is what somebody knew. I'm going to read this and then see what I'm thinking about. It's just on the low of like medical science. The Lord has spoken, who formed me as his servant from the womb, that Jacob may be brought back to him and Israel gathered to him. And I am made glorious in the sight of the Lord, and my God is now my strength. The kingdom of God is among you. Anyways, no, the medical portion of that, right? You know, formed me as his servant from the womb. So they didn't have sonograms or anything, but they knew something inside of there was being formed out of there into being you. They had there was I know it doesn't seem like much knowledge, but it's people get this picture that like 2,000 years ago we knew nothing, we know everything now, which is just, I just go wisdom of Solomon, nothing new under the sun. You know, like the pharaohs and stuff dissected people all the time and knew all about organs and which organs were where and probably what they even did, and even more, you know, minuscule nuances that they observed because they weren't so high strung, and so I'll be damned, I'm smart, you know. And so they then studied nuances of what stuff did and how it functioned and whatnot. And I need to roll up my pants. Okay, here's the hymn though. Let every creature rise and bring particular honors to our King. Angels descend with songs again. Earth repeat the loud amen. With power he vindicates the just and treads the oppressor in the dust. His worship and his fear shall last till hours and years and time be past. I always took the words, you know, especially like listening to those and that right now, it sounds kind of, you know, like I'm making a spell. I'm casting a spell. I'm not praying, I'm not worshiping, I'm casting a spell. I mean, of course I worry about the cultasticness of religion these days, and every religion should be examined for that probability. But You know, I mean, I don't like Christian music. I'm a big Christian guy, and I'm kind of even a Bible thumper, and say get in there and study something, you know, and learn about like God and you, but and figure it out from there. But I think it's really hard sometimes to take it at face value on something like that, you know, like that hymn, because like I said, it just sounds like I'm casting a spell when I'm chanting it. So it's no better than if I put it to music and sing it, it would still be the similar notion. And that's not prayer, and that's not worship. And at the same time, they're written by lay people, you know? So there's no authority in their voice, necessarily. There could be some heavily convicted authors, and one would hope that those would be prevalent and there would be more, but there are also going to be ones that aren't, you know, that so much way. And, you know, that's in the mass. That's something you're going to when you're going to like get truth and information. And I don't know. I think it's a little bit of something. We need to have a little bit of music going on. I wish I knew more instruments. I should try to use the mixer and put some mixes together while we talk. That might prove to be more fun. I was just thinking how fun it would be to make a mix with those lyrics. Like a psycho mix that I do. Oh no, that's the coffee pot making noise. Yep, coffee pot gurgling. Because I'm trying to be all praise and worship, people go do this hymn of 8 lines, maybe, right? With some music, I guess. Let every creature rise and bend, particular honors to our King. Angels descend with songs again, and the earth repeat the loud amen. With the power he vindicates the just and treads their precious in the dust. worship and this peace shall last 10 hours and years. Time be past. Think about the words as I said them when I played them because I was distracted by everything going on. We do things without knowledge. I think we do. If you don't think you do, then you're not really considering what it means to be complicated and convoluted in the way that life is. You think you do, but you don't. Even if you did think you did, you wouldn't know. So you do things and you don't know what you do. It's like the butterfly making the tornado. The butterfly didn't know that it was going to make a tornado, man. In the chaos theory of things, where like one little motion can cause a big effect somewhere else. You know, this string vibrating could be doing it all, or maybe it was that one, or I missed it. As a matter of fact, it's more likely. The opportunity for that one string to vibrate and go and do something really fantastic. I missed it, and it just went away. You know, but if I do it enough times, it's like the lottery theory to things. Go somewhere. I can't just stay there. That's where we're going with it. I'm gonna go cook a cheeseburger, motherfucker. That deserves a cheeseburger. I'm sorry, that's just the way my mind thinks. It's a reward-based system in life and I'm nothing more than a Pavlov dog of some sort in some fucking box, in some matrix of some big old universe that's connected with points and dots that don't even really stay in existence when it's not needed to. Nobody understands that. You want to talk about something interesting? I think theory, conservation of energy. Is the wall there? Well, certainly in appearance the wall is there. But, you know, with Newtonian laws and conservation of energy, I'm assuming that what it's done is not been there, but only is there is so much as it needs to be there. It's not as much there as this is. Now it's really there. Right? It's just, I mean, it's exerting a lot more force by me putting like a good 50 pounds of pressure against one side of it. It definitely exists more, right? It's such that it's not existing in that same thing, which is all explained. So when you see like foggy trees off in the distance, right? Like they're just there. They're air. They're not really there. I mean, sure, they're there as much as it takes them to be there for them to be connected to the ground, through your feet, through the vibrations, through all that little. And they're there for the stuff that's right up next to them. But it's not there for you up here. It's really hard to explain because I don't have it figured out. But it's not there. You know, when things are dark, things are less there because you don't have to. It doesn't take as much to diagram it because it's in the dark. And that's how you can go through things that are in the dark. It's just a complicated thing. It's a complicated thing. I would hate to explain it because it's probably not true, and I would come across it as a real fool. It's a real fool because I can't explain it other than what I did explain. Well, that was vanilla flavoring. And harsh. I thought I'd try it. Y'all wait here, maybe we'll come back and do some more shit. Well, so here we are, you and me. I don't even know if it's getting any views. I don't give it a view. I should watch myself on my phone in case somebody wants to dialogue about the show. I'm trying to be more efficient, but you know, I'm really a lazy motherfucker. Right? I'm really lazy. And what happens if I try to go live at the same time from my phone? Go live. Uh-oh. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? We don't know. Going live. Will you drop or will this drop? Who's gonna fail? Who's gonna fail? Go live. Oh shit. It says I'm live. It says I'm live and you say I'm live. How can we both be live? We must have a problem. There's got to be a problem because I'm doing streetlight poetry on both of them. My channel. Video manager. I can't be live twice. You can't be live twice. That's ridiculous. How can you be live twice, right? I need a chair. I'm like, we're live. It says we're live. Which one is live? My hat is live. So the bottom one is not live. How do we make this one work? It's not working, but it says it's working. That would be weird. And I didn't have to put in a stream key, so we're not on the same stream. I don't know. We can turn this one off. Oh wait, it was up here? I don't get what it did. I don't get what we did. I tried to broadcast from the phone too, and it made like a video, I think, but I don't know. I hope you have a good cup of coffee going. I gotta kill this. There we go. It's probably me watching. That's my view. I'm talking to myself now. Yeah, one person watching me. It says that video is ready to watch too, so I made a video while I was live. Okay, science and media and what you have on hand, right? That's what I like to think about sometimes. I like to figure out what tools I have. You know, people always like think about like what they could do if they had stuff, and it's like, well, you have to just think about what stuff you have and like try to figure out what you can do with it, because you know that's what you have. That's what you have available. Don't you use this pie in the sky thing and be like, you know, if I had a can of black spray paint, I could paint my mailbox, you know. And it's like, well, that's true, but you don't. So you can't paint your mailbox. Find something else to go do. And until you get a can of black spray paint, and you can go get a can of black spray paint. No, sit and just be like, yeah, I can do this, I can do that. And it's like, you know, I could be like an ultimate parachuter if I had a parachute. I could get good at it. If I had a plane that would fly me into the sky with free gasoline or paid for gasoline because I had all the money in the world and wanted to jump out of airplanes, I could become a really good one, you know. I think that's what's funny about people who become good at things and they think, look at me, I became good at it. It's like, well, yeah, if anybody else invested time doing you, they could do you really well, you know. Competition doesn't suit me. And that's a complicated thought for me, you know. I've never really dealt well with the concept of competition, especially in the workplace, like something like money, which is a competition, right? Getting the right amount of money, you know. I mean, I'm just like, I want to be the cheapest. I'm already the best, so if I'm the best and I'm the cheapest, I should have no problem getting jobs, and that's the way I'd always do it. You know, I'd be like, I'm awesome, but I'll work for minimum wage. Give me a job. And be like, you're hired. I never once negotiated a pay? One time I went into Red Lobster and dude's like, how much you want? I'm like, I don't know, man. Minimum wage at the time was like $8.25. His restaurant was like, I think the starting rate, you know, that he was going by. If I remember right, I have a weird brain. It was down in Atlanta, and it was about $8.25 was what we were looking at the average starting rate of the area or something like that. And you know, he's like, nah, man, I want to retain you, and if I don't give you more, you're gonna leave. So I'm gonna give you $11 an hour. I said, you're gonna give me $11 an hour to cook, not cook shrimp, but prep seafood? Hell yeah. I'll take $11 an hour. 11 hours a day too, man. A lot of seafood. It was a Red Lobster, and prepping seafood. You got $11 an hour. Didn't even ask for it. I was like, I don't know, 9. You know. He's like, how much you want? I'm like, shit, how much do I want? I just want a job. I need a paycheck. That's all I care about. Which is funny because that's ironically not what you're supposed to care about. You don't need a paycheck. You don't need to work a bunch of hours. If in 1 hour you can make $1 million, you need to work on that 1 hour. You know, you need to do that 1 hour. You don't need to do the other ones. People are like, if I win the lottery, I'll keep working. Why? You don't work for like the government in the capacity of like, you know, some novel approach. I mean, I can understand it, sure, if you worked at the bad example, Salvation Army, you know, but you worked at a charity of some sort. You're like, I'm not going to quit my position in this charitable organization, you know, just because I won the lottery. Okay, well, that's chummy of you. Or just because I won the lottery, I'm not going to sit around. I'm going to go work for a charitable organization after I win the lottery. Okay, I get it. You don't want to sit on your ass, and you're not going to take care of yourself. See, one thing I love about not being anybody or doing anything is I take care of a lot of stuff with friend, excessively one in particular, but that's Timberuni, and other people and sisters and brothers and everybody actually in a lot of ways. So let's not discount other contributions, but you know, seems like a lot of times, just even on a compassionate level for conversation over lunch and for a lot of stupid bullshit. So here's the thing that I'm thinking about that now is his contribution, but you know, I try to take care of things without having to call like the repairman. I don't want to call like a contractor or something to come do something. I mean, and it's not even about money, because it comes out to being about the same in the end a lot of times once you buy things and do things and run around and take your time and whatever else you could have invested your time doing, you know, making money some other way to pay the repairman that you're better at. But I don't think I like that lifestyle. Like, I don't want somebody who comes in and takes out my trash for me. I take out my own trash. I don't want somebody to do, you know, things for me. Whether it's take out the trash, to clean my toilet, to wash my clothes, to help bathe me, to remind me to take my medication, to do something like that. And I mean, certainly being crazy, I worry about falling into the category of actually needing somebody. And if I needed somebody, unfortunately, the affordability would somehow have to be exchanged for a living arrangement where she got like free living, and that was the reason why I didn't have to go to a, you know, insane asylum home. So staying within bounds is important, which again, thinking about it is why I really wish I had a woman, because if I had a woman, then I'm less likely to get shoved in a crazy hospital. She'd just get stuck taking care of me, which would be not what I would call an ideal situation, but it would certainly have its place to benefiting any future problems with my brain and Alzheimer's. Which, who knows how soon I can get here. It scares me with how little my memory works sometimes. Sometimes my memory is pretty acute, but, you know, it's pretty weak a lot of other times. And we've been doing some painting. The paintings came out good so far. We're 4 for 6. I got 2 that look pretty damn stupid. We don't keep up with the news, don't care what's going on in the rest of the world. I understand the government is shut down. Holy shit, and for a while now. I mean, there's like they say 800,000. They might as well just say, yo man, there's like 1 million people not getting paid. In addition to those that are affected by the million not getting paid, so they're not getting paid. I mean, a lot of times, you know, there's a trickle-down effect. People say, oh, you know, trickle-down economics doesn't work. But at the same time, if people in Washington stop doing things in Washington because they're not working, and then they don't go out to eat, then they don't tip, then waitresses and waiters and, you know, restaurant owners suffer immensely for even those short little spouts. Like, you know, a lot of times these communities, you know, you look at the layoffs of a warehouse factory type deal or something in a small community, and that thing goes under, so do the 3 restaurants that used to sit around it for lunch breaks. See what I'm saying? There's no more people going to that factory, so those restaurants don't go anywhere, you know. I mean, it's a dried up kind of thing. It's one thing holds up another. In that bricklaying thing. It's always been my thing. Somehow I still envision the pyramid, the eye of the pyramid on the bottom. If you can get that in your head, then you've mastered it. Really, it's true. Eye of the pyramid is on the bottom. Figure that out. Figure that out. At the top and the bottom. So you have to check it out. Somebody sent me a message. You did not. I want it to be that way. When people send me messages, it's like, you didn't send me no message. You ain't trying to talk to me now. Come on. I just want to take a picture of it. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. And send it to him and laugh about it. They're like, let's see how she looks. How she look? No, we gotta know. We gotta know. In the house. In the house, we gotta go now. We gotta go now. Of course, I say that about just about every chick anymore. I'm gonna start being so freaking picky. I don't want any that I don't already fucking know. There's gotta be one that I met in high school that, you know, had an unsuccessful marriage and no kids, wants to come love me, be with me. We're getting a lazy boy in here. It's gonna be so nice to have the lazy boy added to the set, because we're gonna have the lazy boy conversations. Because maybe that will help soothe me. That will calm me down. We're working on that. Oh, really? I mean, as seriously as I can say this now, I really want to have a less abrasive voice. And I didn't get the abrasive out at all. It's still abrasive. It's what we got in here? We got a tent, I think. No, that's a blow-up mattress. By gosh, by gum. That pump better not fall out of there. Ooh, it almost fell out of there. That's not cool, man. It almost fell out of there. I don't want it on the end, but it seems to be where it should be. I don't know what to do, man. What is this doing? Wait. Yeah. won't do it. Putting it there. Anyways, we need some more coffee. But I wish I had some snacks for us to have. I'd share the snacks with you, but you're not here to eat them. Sun's coming up. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. Oh yeah. Alright. I gave my sister money for coffee and ingredients because she was kind enough to buy me coffee and give me food all the time. But damn it, that meant bring me more food. It didn't mean here I'm paying you back. It just meant keep it coming. I'm trying to feed the system. Not that she required it to do it. She just hadn't had time, I'm sure. I got a killer ass family. Yeah. I don't know. I need to be a killer ass person, but I'm not. That's just one of those things. I'm not. I don't say I'm a good person anyways, because it comes off as arrogant if you do, but I'm actually the best damn thing that ever hit the planet. Next to Jesus Christ, Lord and Savior himself. I'm that good. I'm that good. I'm that good. Let's see what's up with the beats, man. Let's see what happens if we beat some stuff. Get some beat going. Do 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 do. We're gonna start the beat craft. The craft of the beat. You heard it enough? Nah, we haven't heard that enough. Yeah, man. Yeah. We missed it. We're missing something in the music. Fill gap. Oh well, we lose. We thought we had it. Turning it off, not saving the project. No good. That was fun for a minute, wasn't it? Yeah, it was racket to full. Racket to full. That's the word for it. Racket to full. That's what it's like to be me. Just a big racket. Racket to full. Racket to full. Racket. Racket to full. Racket. Racket to full. Racket. Racket to full. Yeah. What do y'all want to do? I'm trying to read your minds. Read your minds. It's getting light out. It's turning into day. I'm probably going to go back to bed as soon as I finish this next pot of coffee. I don't want to finish it while I'm still alive. Stuff. I got a chainsaw I'm working on. It's not going real well because it's not doing anything. Sparking or nothing. Can't fix the chainsaw, I ain't got no spark. It's the carburetor. Gotta get that spark fixed. There doesn't seem to be any. I don't know why. Need to get that fixed. Need to get it figured out. But I'm doing that right now. I'm gonna play with it. I'm gonna look at least. I'm not even gonna turn you off because I'm right here with it. want to check the spark plug cap. Can't get no spark. There's no damn spark plug cap going on. Well, I can't imagine that being the problem. Can't get no spark, man. Well, check the run stop switch. Right? And try and make sure it works. And I checked one side, but I think I have to take the flywheel off to find the connection on the back side of the flywheel area or something that grounds it. I don't know. That's it. It's more than I feel like taking well at this point, but at any point really, I'd real no desire to fix it. Had real no desire to fix it. Well, I would desire to fix it, but I had no real desire to spend any effort doing it. You know. And I do think it's the coil. I think the coil's burned out on it. I think it snapped inside the magneto somewhere and burned out. Been pulled too hard or something, I don't know. But it don't work. It does not work the way it is right now. That much I'm pretty certain of. Cause I can't get no spark out of it. No spark. Oh well, let's think about something else. I need a woman. She needs me, really. I don't need her. There's a woman out there that needs me. I'm waiting for her. That's the best attitude I can come up with. Maybe it doesn't look good, but it certainly works for me. It's a tough road, being me. So glad I only have to be the only one that does it. I think I'm gonna go chill. Bitcoin price, I don't know. You wanna look it up? Yeah, we'll look it up. I'll look it up just to say it out loud. My non-source source. What's your source for Bitcoin price? Who really gives a shit? Who cares about what the price of Bitcoin is? 3,500. Because in the end, I think Bitcoin's gonna disappear. I think Bitcoin will disappear as the central mark of what's going on with cryptocurrency. I don't know what currency will emerge as the top currency, but Bitcoin will run out after 32 years. And give it about 32 years before it plays itself out as the top cryptocurrency to set price against. It won't be the price scale. Oh, 32 years, yeah, well, I mean, I'm projecting. I mean, I don't do short projections and like, oh, I think tomorrow it's going to be $4,000. Who gives a shit? You're going to get rid of it tomorrow? Then who cares what the value of it is? Now, if you're going to get rid of it tomorrow, you better hope like hell it's, 5,000. I mean, it's not a commodity that you can borrow against. It's not like you can add it to your portfolio and say, hey, bank, I have five Bitcoin. Okay, backing me up. But I need to borrow some cash money. But I got 5 Bitcoin over here. They're going to laugh at you and say, I don't care how many Bitcoin you have. Cash went out and there's your loan. You're not going to get a loan from us based off of your cryptos. Whereas like if you have a house, you can go, hey, I'd like to take out a second mortgage on my home and get some money out of my equity that I currently possess. you might be able to go ahead and do that. You might be able to look at your stock portfolio and say you even have a certain number of stocks that you don't want to sell, and stable ones, and the bank will just be like, yeah, don't sell them. We'll give you the money. You're covered. We know you got green. You're rolling in dough. You know, but the cryptocurrency, they don't look at it, so it doesn't matter whether it's worth 5,000 or 20,000. You know, because you're not going to take out a loan based on it. You're not gonna do anything with it. You're not gonna buy anything with it tomorrow either, are you? Are you buying stuff with your crypto? It doesn't matter what it's worth. Not if you're a collector. Just collect. That's my advice to all cryptocurrency people. Collect, collect, collect. And kind of pay attention to ones that are going completely out of style. You know? Because evidently there's some that do that, but you know, other than that, collect, and even if they do go out of style and you're getting out right at the bottom end and it's like falling, so you're like, I gotta sell it before it turns to zero. Why bother? You caught it when it was worth 7 cents. Okay, it fell all the way to 7 cents. Now you're gonna get 7 cents for something you paid $1 for? Just let the 7 cents go, man. Don't let it hurt you. Okay.